Hi, everybody. This is Tom and Culture Chat. So, today I want to talk to you about a play called The Comedy About Spies. Now, this is from Mischief Comedy. So, they are the people that wrote The Play That Goes Wrong, Peter Pan Goes Wrong. They're sort of called it the Go Wrong series, which is great. But they have quite a few projects, they have quite a few plays and television things out there. And this one has just come out. It's 2025 and it has just come out in the West End. It's getting great reviews. And you may think like, oh, Tom, aren't these videos about plays that I can license now? Well, here's the thing. More playwrights and companies like Mischief are licensing things themselves, which is a whole new ball game for a lot of you that are used to sort of a time period with things that are off Broadway or on the West End or whatever it is in your country. And you just never know when the licensing is going to be available. No, I don't think it'll be that soon, maybe not next year, but this is a play that you should go see to see if it's for you to program at your theater. Now, the comedy that goes wrong, if you're thinking about it for a smaller space, you need to see what it needs. So it is an actor going for an audition. He's a little famous for hemorrhoid commercials, but he's going for his big audition and he gets caught up at this hotel in London in 1960s. And I don't know if they say the specific year, but it's that cool mod era. It's a good look. And he gets caught up with American and Soviet spies spying on each other, being double agents, that kind of thing. And the play, as you know, if you know Mischief Comedy's plays, they do stacking. So in The Play That Goes Wrong, it's a story about an amateur theater company, and there's lots of pratfalls and things, and their play is going wrong, but it's stacking. So in that play, set pieces fall, there's other comedy, there's pratfalls, there's word slippage. So the comedy is stacking so that you keep laughing. So there's the first laugh and the second laugh, and there's the third laugh, hopefully. And laughing in a theater has sort of waves that crest where you think it's over, but it's not. So Comedy About Spies is trying to stack, but it's doing it with different genres. So they're making fun of things like James Bond, especially with the whole like, oh, James Bond and Agent M, Agent this, Agent that. And a lot of the agents in this one have different syllables as their names. So there's Agent U, Agent I, Agent O. And when they say something like, rolling to the ICU, then I, C, and U, all those spies come forward. It's that kind of humor. Stacked upon pratfalls, stacked upon word misusage or different meanings like, we're going to the suite. Well, they mean a suite of hotel rooms. And someone says, oh, you think I'm sweet? It's that kind of thing. Or this is what I need. Kneading bread? No, need. So it's very silly. And the thing about it is it's very fast. Very fast. Or else the humor isn't there. I mean, it is there, but if you don't handle it with the correct timing, it's not going to land the way you need it to. So it just keeps moving, chugging along quickly. Now, I don't recommend bootlegs, but if you're in London or as it spreads out to different cities, I would go and see it to see if you should program it for your theater. The rooms of the set, there's the hotel. Now, there's like the hotel lobby, beautiful set, very tall. That is taken away later on to show the rooms, which are stacked on each other like a dollhouse. So room A, room B, room C, room D. Now, I don't know if for your theater you can stack them differently, or you can have them side by side by side. Maybe the humor doesn't work with this script, which I have not seen yet. But again, Mischief Comedy, this company is very accessible. They are willing to work with you. They answer all their emails. Now, I wouldn't pester them with emails like, when's it going to be licensable? What about my country? All that kind of thing. you need to set your Google alerts for that kind of thing and get on their newsletter and, you know, not bother them with frivolous things, but things like, I understand this has just come out or is now a year old. I understand that you are the people to license from, which makes, oh, license, all shows license in a year or 2 years. Things aren't working like that anymore. So do you have a list, Mischief Comedy, of places and companies you'd like to send this out to when it is licensable? Or are you doing it in layers? Only the big theaters, maybe it's not community theater, only the equity theaters, only the union theaters, only these major cities. You never know what they're going to say, so I would keep in contact with them, and their emails are very polite. They're quick and funny, and very informative. So hopefully, like a lot of other companies I'm seeing, well, not a lot, but there's like 3 or 4, and that's good, of playwrights and companies that are licensing their own work, where they control it. They're sending out newsletters with what's happening. Now, it's not weekly or monthly, but I enjoy getting them. I enjoy seeing what's happening. And I don't think that we're the first ones to premiere this play on the west coast of California or DC or Spain or this or that. I don't think those things work anymore. But your clientele, your people that come to your theater, they do know when you've tried, and it is something that has come off the West End, and you are one of the first ones doing it. You don't have to say we're the first. You just have to say, we've been in contact with this company, and they have chosen us to license it here, and that kind of thing. It's not a lot to say because it's not that much of a brag, but it is essential to sort of let your patrons know, like, we want only the best for you and the newest, and shows that have proven themselves to be a laugh riot. This one is a laugh riot. I love comedies about spies. Some patrons don't. I was very happy to help assistant direct on Red Herring, a comedy about spies. Sold well in this area. I did a video about it. Didn't get many views. Didn't get many likes, which was surprising because it's a very good script. Maybe this script is a different style of comedy about spies, not flies, spies, and it will appeal to your audiences. I would watch this one, and I would watch things from this company, Mischief Comedy. They're very, very good. Now, again, maybe the set is a deterrent because it costs too much. Maybe the set can be reconceived slightly for your needs for your theater. You never know. It's like I said before, do those rooms need to stack? Maybe not. Side by side by side, you can achieve that at a lot of theaters. Or if it's just panels, that kind of thing. Who knows? It requires excellent actors who are quick on their feet and smart and know how to dress. Your costumer is going to be so happy because it's super stylish and it's got that like kooky James Bond 1960s thing, which seems to sell out in every country. People love it. They recognize it. This might be the piece for you. Again, not able to license yet, but coming down the pike, and you never know when. Keep abreast of this. What I don't want to happen to you is that you're not paying attention. You've checked this out. You've talked to your designers, what they could do to do a set like that. Do we have costumes we can rent like that? Yes. Do we have actors in our area who are interested? Did we get a perusal script? Yes. Excellent. And then somebody swoops it up in your area before you do because they were paying attention and you weren't. That's no fair when you've done all the homework. But when licensing comes out, there aren't any promises. Just because your theater asked first doesn't mean any of those licensing companies or any of those private companies, playwrights, companies that are licensing, are going to have you in the roster to call you first. That would be nice, but people are busy. So don't count on that. Okay, please look at that. It's an amazing piece. I think you'll love it. If you like silly and you like spies and you like quick humor, it's a really good piece. And if you're in London, it's at a great theater, the Noel Coward Theater, which I love. I used to work at very briefly. It's a good piece. All right. See you later. We'll talk again. Thanks.